The spectrum of sunlight reflected by the Earth's surface contains information about the materials it is made of. Since sand, rocks, crops, and dense vegetation each have different temperatures and reflect light.
All men are children of God. Christian love demands Christian concern for the rights of others. Thou shalt not kill.
Well, that was something. Specifically my found footage short film on the color red. I don't know how it escalated to that, but yeah. Another thing I had to look at this week was the reading by Michael Rabiger. It goes through some interviewing technique, and I learned how important it is to keep questions specific. It stops the interviewee from going off topic, and it really helps you get really what you want from the interviewee. Another really important thing I learned from the reading is that it's important to free yourself so that you can focus on the interviewee. So this means not focusing on the camera and actually making eye contact as if you're having a normal conversation, like I'm doing right now so well. But yeah, you want to make sure you're giving facial reactions and maintaining that eye contact just so that it feels like a normal conversation and that the interview is comfortable. So I think from this I might take into the future that I could have someone else manning the camera, or I can have a tripod or something that's taking care of it so I don't have to worry about all that stuff. And I can really focus on the interview that I'm doing. Speaking of which, here is an interview of a turning point exercise that we did in class, and here is it all edited.
What is a significant turning point in your life?
I think probably the most significant turning point in my life so far has been moving to Melbourne.
I think the biggest turning point in my 18 years of existence so far was definitely moving states.
I would have to say the most significant turning point in my life would be moving to Melbourne.
This experience helped me to understand a lot of things about interviews. I learned that it is always good to do a practice run beforehand, not only because it raises the chance of having more errors throughout your interview, but it also makes the interviewee more comfortable as they're not being put on the spot, and it gives them a chance to actually formulate their question. Editing this also showed me that I need to get better at recording more B-roll. This is because B-roll is basically what makes the interview more engaging and easy to watch. Since instead of just looking at people's faces, audiences are able to look at some cool footage instead. Overall, I think this exercise works really well to make me more confident in recording and editing interviews, and I think it's going to be a big help for my next project.
But I do have a lot more fun and I have a lot more freedom, which I really am grateful for. And I also have a lot of really cool new friends who I love, which is super fun.
The spectrum of sunlight reflected by the Earth's surface contains information about the materials it is made of. Since sand, rocks, crops,